back at it again with another edition of 302 Fishing. As you guys can see behind me, the clouds are rolling in. I only have about 2 hours in between classes, so I decided I'm going to try to throw a little video together for you guys. Decided to go with this little gem right here. I'm going to try to start out using this. This is the Rattling Rogue by Smithwick. It's a shallow running stick bait. It runs anywhere, well, from 0 feet all the way down to 2 feet. I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket, so to speak, with just that one lure. I'm also going to use probably a rattle trap. I'm going to use a sweet beaver. It's called Hot Tamale. Really excited about that color. It's an amazing color. It's like a dark red with green flakes in it. I think it's really going to produce well. We'll see. We'll see. And I'm also going to use I think I'm going to go with a jig today. Black jig with maybe like or a black and blue jig with a black and blue Christy crawl, something like that as a trailer on the back of it. So we'll see how it goes. But guys, if you like the material that we're putting out, please smash that like button, subscribe, turn on your notifications so the next time Thunder and I have an opportunity to bring you a video, you guys get updated as soon as it drops. Let's go do some fishing and hopefully get some fish on. Alright guys, so here it is, tied on my rod. Here's what I'm going with. I'm going with a 7-foot 1-inch Mojo Bass Series rod by St. Croix. It is a medium heavy, so you need that little bit of extra stiffness so you can really stick it in those bass once they bite it. So this is a very light lure, so I already know I'm going to have to do a little bit of adjusting here. So you guys stay with me. Let's see what we can do here. There we go, guys. There we go. I actually caught one. Look at that. Oh, rattling. Boy, I'll tell you right now, though. Look at this thing. It does not mess around. You stop doing that. So I can get this. Let me go ahead and grab my pliers. That is a absolute must when you're using stuff like this. Let's go ahead and pop this out here. All right. Next one's here. There you go. Oh, battle scars on this thing. Nice. Very nice. Came up and banged it out. All right. And he gone. Oh, there we go, guys. Nice. It's good size, too. Of course, he's barely hooked. Caught him all the same. Yes. What a beaut. No lateral line. Well, they're real faint. If you turn them to the side, you can see them right here. But when you look at them like that, it's almost like they disappear. Pop that sucker out. Thank you. Alrighty, thank you very much. And he gone. Alrighty guys, here's what I came up with. I have the Sweet Beaver Hot Tamale, so it's red with green flakes, and I'm using a red 4/0 hook, and I'm using a little tungsten weight on the end of it just to give me that little bit extra distance. So I'm using that. And then I'm also, for the first time this season, this here is a Strike King Bitsy Flip, my favorite flipping jig right here. This is where you're getting them little crevices all in between those trees and stuff. And I'm going to pair it with the Power Bait Chigger Crawl. And I'm using I'm using black with blue flake, and this is black and blue Bitsy Flip. So I'm going to pair them up, and it usually does a pretty good good presentation. So see if we can do some damage. Alright guys, so here's our final product for that. This is paired with the jig, and then here's the final product right here. I love that red on red. Alright, I've opted to go with the jig first, okay? This is my wheelhouse right here. That slow-paced fishing, showing lots of patience, that's where it's at. That's what I like to do. Let me try here on this flat before I switch over to the Sweet Beaver. Here we go, guys. There he is. Yep. Ah, he came off. He came off. Now I was reeling it real slow. So that was probably a small one too. It was just a baby bump. And you have to make sure, usually what I try to do, and I'm gonna show you guys something real quick. Let this be a lesson learned too. Oh, look, he bit off one of my legs. But let this be a lesson learned. This here, I like to cut some of this off. This here is all access. I don't like using this because when you set that hook, it has to push through like so. Okay, you see that? And then you set the hook. So you really, the more of these you have cut off, if you cut it back to about right here, it's still semi-weedless and it doesn't have to go as far to come through that mess. So I'm gonna throw out one more time, even with just one leg on it, and see if I can get that fish to bite again. If not, I'll go ahead and switch over to that hot tamale by Sweet Beaver. See my line? Oh, here we go. Now you see I had to set the hook with a lot of force because I wanted to make sure, and reel this up, turn him around. I wanted to make sure that he broke through that. You see, he had to break through this. See where I got him? So when I set the hook, I wanted to set it with enough force to push these bristles down so I could set him. Well, thank you very much, and he gone. So anybody that's ever watched any of our episodes with me before, I always stress, if you do something once, it might be luck. If you do something twice, it's a pattern. So I threw it out, I got a bite. Set the hook, couldn't seal the deal. Threw it out again, set the hook, caught the fish. Every time I was doing this, I let it hit the bottom, okay? Because it's soft mud and sand mixed together out there, and I'm just barely creeping it across the bottom. Barely creeping it. And what it is it looks like a crayfish that's just trying to get all in between the mud and stuff. And when them bass sees it, it goes crazy. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over and put the Sweet Beaver, the hot tamale color on, and see if we can produce with that. So before I even throw it in the water, I already know that my red rattle trap catches fish. It's a red crawfish. This is a red crawfish. The only thing I do not have on this that the rattle trap has is the little beads that are inside that makes the rattle, the actual rattle. So they're gonna have to go on sight alone. Now the water that I'm in is kind of almost clearish looking. So I mean, it's a little murky, but I could probably see about 2 or 3 feet down. So this color should do just fine. So that's my reasoning behind. Obviously I could have threw on the pumpkin, green pumpkin or something like that, but I want to stick with red because we use green pumpkin a lot, and I need to know that other baits I have will work just as good. Here we go. There we go, guys. Well, that didn't take long. Literally first cast with it. Oh, he's nice too. Oh yeah. Get over here. Get over here. There you go. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Ah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Red. That's nice. About 2.5 pounds right there. Could knock on the door 3. There we go. All right. Look at that black on its face. A little chunky belly. This might be a smaller female. All right, thank you very much, ma'am. Catch you another day. Yes! Beautiful. She gone. Perfect. Here we go. Oh, he spit it. I felt him pick it up and spit it. Just that quick. When I say you can feel everything with a good quality rod, you can feel everything. Here you go, guys.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yes. Yes, sir. Thank you. Pop out there, buddy. You gonna make me get my pliers out? That's okay. That's okay. Goodness. Had him in there good. Thank you very much, sir. And he gone. Here we go, guys. There you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, what a beautiful fish. What a beautiful fish. Get up here, baby. Oh, yeah. There you go. Now look at the lateral lines on that sucker. There you go. I'm glad we found a color. Look at that. Beat up tail. Alrighty. Thank you. Till next time. He gone. Ooh. Look at this. Yeah. Alright, guys. Let's see what we can get. Got a couple fishermen down here to my right. You guys had any luck today yet? No. Alright, so the Oakster has to get ready to go back to class. So I am going to try to get one more fish. And try. I use that term loosely. Try. Didn't realize how late it was getting. And I literally have about 15 minutes and I have to go. There we go, guys. There we go. Nope. Caught him around the lip. There we go. I still have time maybe to catch one more, so there we go. Alright, thank you very much. And he gone. I got about 10 minutes left now. There we go, guys. That's a nice one there. Came up and hit it right at shore. Again, guys, it pays to reel all the way back to shore. Yes, sir. Oh, that's a beaut. There you go. What a great way to end on. Sweet. Like I said, the Oakster has to get back to class. Guys, if you like the material we're putting out, smash that like button, subscribe, turn on your notifications so anytime old Thunder Dan and I have a chance to bring you some of these fishing videos so you can see some fish like this caught and how we're catching them. It's been fun today. Until next time, fish on. Thank you very much. And he gone. All right.